Hi, you guys. It's your girl, Unapologetically Kenya, back with another video. Just want to say hi to everybody. Glad you decided to stop by. This is going to be a cook with me. It's been a while since I've been on here, but your girl is back, okay? Back. I'm fully committed now. I took a little hiatus to kind of get all this up in here together. And I'm slowly coming around. So I'm feeling better, more confident about vlogging. And it's not as easy as it looked, you guys. But I would not discourage anyone from starting a YouTube channel if, you know, that's what you want to do. You have good content or you feel like it's something that you have to offer to the world, regardless of what it may be, you know, whatever it is, I say go for it. You know, if this pandemic has not taught you anything, it's to tap into, you know, what works for you, what works for you, what works for you and yours, you know. So hey, if you want to do it, I suggest you go for it. You know, some people may not be able to be a full time, you know, YouTuber. You could be a part time YouTuber. It could turn into full time. You know, some people consider YouTube as a job. Some people consider it as a hobby. You know, and some just kind of do it, kind of like me. You know, because I do have a regular 9 to 5. So of course, you know, everybody wants to be able to, you know, make money off of it, you know, duh. But for right now, I'm just kind of, you know, sharing my life and things that I go through that somebody else may benefit from. So it's not necessarily about the money right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that that's not the end game here. But as of right now, because I know I have not been fully committed and you know doing the things that I know that I probably should be doing with my channel, so I can't really expect to, you know what I'm saying, I'm just being real. So that's what this channel is, realness over here. So yeah, just, you know, wasn't really putting the time, the effort, you know. Bought an intro, outro. Girl, young lady did a good job. Tell me why I ain't even used it. I never used it, and I think she did that like in February for me. And my crazy tail self paid for the intro, outro, and have yet to, you know, do any editing to, you know, insert it in any of my videos or anything. So, you know, that's just crazy of me. I done changed my channel name since she did it for me. So it's crazy. But, you know, my headspace at the time, I wasn't really committed. You know, I had a lot going on, and that just wasn't a priority. And you know, learning how to edit and all that stuff. Even though I wanted to, I still want to, and now I'm getting to the place where it's like, okay, this, you gotta learn how to edit your videos so you can get good content and all this good stuff like that to make people want to watch your stuff. So that's what I'm doing now. So y'all just bear with me. I know there may be some that may judge, you know, and that's fine too, because when you're a YouTuber and you put your authentic life on the camera like that, you leave yourself open for judgment and things like that. So it's all good. You know, I consider myself to have pretty good thick skin. So I can care, but not that much. So it's okay. But today, I am going to be baking some drumettes. I kind of prefer drumettes better than drumsticks, because now when you buy drumsticks, girl, drumsticks be the size of your leg. Well, okay. Drumsticks can be the size of, you know, some people on the healthier side legs. And nobody want to be eating no dinosaur legs and things, you know, turkey legs for a drumstick. So I prefer the drumettes a little bit better, you know, because it's more palatable, and they're so small and you can eat a lot of them. And you don't really find too many drumsticks normal size anymore. So these are my little drumettes, y'all. And I've opened up 2 packs, so that's what they look like. So they're not that big. I'm just washing them off. So you want to always make sure you wash off your meat. You know, any meat, beef, pork. You want to always make sure you clean your meat, honey, because you just never know what be going on at the processing plants and different stuff like that. So you always want to wash your meats and stuff off. And make sure you always want to wash your hands too, so you don't get salmonella and all that other stuff. And you know. And I got my seasonings out, my signature seasons that I always use. Y'all, my go-to seasonings. So how y'all been? How's everybody, doing with the world opening back up? And of course, I'm in Texas. I'm in Houston. So it was about 2 weeks ago that they lifted our mask mandate. And so I don't particularly care for that. I'm still wearing my mask just because it's become a way of life for me. But how are you guys in your cities? How are y'all, responding with this? I'm still not on board yet with the vaccination. For me, just for my own personal, reasons. And I'm not on here to try to debate with anybody or convince anybody to do it or not to do it. I'm just saying for me, not really on board with that right now. So what are you guys' opinion? How do you feel about that and about these, cities opening up full blown, without masks and things like that? I don't believe that the pandemic is leaving anytime soon, because every time you turn around, there's a different variant that's out here. So yeah, I'm not with that. And with these vaccines having different, complications and adverse reactions and different stuff like that, you can never be too safe, So I'm just going to kind of wait and see, hey, if it's your time, it's your time. And I'm still practicing social distancing, washing hands, sanitizing hands, no personal, contact and stuff like that. Even though, you want to be around people and you want to do things, you just never know, and then you go out to restaurants and, of course you have to take your mask off to eat, but, it is what it is. But, yeah, so let me know what you guys, think about, these states and cities that are basically saying, hey, you don't have to wear your mask. How do you feel about that? I don't like it, but like I said, hey, teach his own. I'm still going to wear mine because it's become a way of life for me. So if I don't wear it, I feel funny, kind of like with my glasses. I'm blind as a bat. So when I don't have my glasses on, I feel funny. So that is what it is for me. But yeah, so I have my seasoning. I'm seasoning my chicken right now with my drumettes. And I'll let you guys see. I'm going to let y'all see what seasons that I use, what seasons I swear by. And like they say, we don't measure over here in this kitchen. We just keep going until the ancestors say that's enough, right? Now, unless you fixing something that specifically calls for a certain amount of, like if you're making some type of recipe, cake, pie, stuff like that, yeah. But when you're using seasonings, you can never, okay, I'm not going to say you can never have too much, okay, because you can. Now, things that have like a salt base, yes, you can. But I don't really use a lot of salt-based seasoning. I use my go-to accent, garlic powder, onion powder. Don't really mind the brand. And this is what I tell y'all, this is the holy grail for me, the no salt. I've only seen it at the 99-cent store here, so I don't know if other grocery stores might sell it, but I've only seen it at the 99-cent grocery store. Okay, paprika and parsley. Those are like my go-to seasons. Like that's what I use. That's pretty much what I use to season all my food. Pretty much. And I'm just gonna switch this around, make sure everything's seasoned really good. Here, let me let y'all see. I should have put me some gloves on. I know normally I would have just did it with my hands, but I didn't feel like doing it right now. So that's just, can y'all see that? Yeah, my name is. Okay. That's my seasoned meat, right? Okay. So like I said, normally I would have done it with my hands, but I didn't feel like doing it. I didn't feel like doing it today. I could have got me some gloves and put them on, but I didn't. So it's my kitchen. So this is how we're going to do it today, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut up me an onion and a bell pepper. Because I like to bake, when I bake and boil, onion and bell pepper. Like they say that Frank hot sauce, you put that on everything. When you baking, like meats and stuff, and when you're boiling your pots, like beans and greens and, you know, neck bone, turkey necks, you know, stuff like that, you always want to make sure you use some onion and bell peppers in your pots and your pans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna cut up me an onion. And I got some little small onions this time, because normally I get them big gigantic ones, but I got me a little small one. And so, gonna cut this baby. I don't know what kind this is. This is onion. Oh, shucks. Went everywhere. My little ringlet, my little onion ringlet. That's seasoning that's on, y'all, so that's what it went in the sink. It's all good. When that heat get to it, anything that's on it, it'll be gone. It'll be all good. Okay, you guys.